allow me fixing everything. And because there's always something to fix, this engine needs disassembly, opening up and checking the head, because the pressure in the cylinders is completely different. And the first one is 14, and thing is this one is 10, then we have 12, and then we have 11.5. So as you can see, 10 and 14 is quite a big difference. We'll see why. I'm not sure. Now I'll fast forward the disassembly. I'll remove the valve cover, I'll remove the cylinder bolts, and then we'll get back to the video, because there might be a few bolts here and there on the back of the engine that needs to be removed. And yeah, let's keep going. So I removed the cover here. On the side I removed, what else I removed? Cover on top, thermostat I removed. And now let's see, there is a few more things that needs to be removed. I had to sort out my instruments because it was madness, and if you don't have a full set of tools, nah, sometimes happens. I haven't removed the bolts yet. Come on. I can't see nothing in the dark. Never mind. Where were we? So, yeah, it's good to have a set of tools. Otherwise, it can be very, very tricky. You know, I did it without a set of tools. It's doable. You just need to collect a few, and you can do it. I had to undo a Torx with a normal one and stuff like that, but it is doable. Maybe an engine stand will be greatly appreciated. Is this one? Oh, I see. The bracket here is actually holding it from coming out. It's okay. There we go. Nice little shiny head. Take manifold to one side. Okay. And now let's continue with the interesting part, which is the head bolts. I'll just put my tools where they're supposed to be. And I'll continue with the rest. Give me a second. What size are they? So it's E12. Sorry that you see my back, but I don't want to stop the video. There we go. On this bolt, I will have here on the bottom. And there is a couple of bolts for the thermostat housing. I'll leave them inside. Just leave all of the bolts in the openings if you can. It's easier. Now let's continue to these bolts. There we go. And now something that is holding the head back is this connector right here. Can you see it? So what I'll do, I'll take the pliers. Now it's easy. Try that on the car. There's no chance. It's just a big no. Okay, let's poke. And spray with a penetrating oil. Okay, and now I think when I pull the head out, it should pop out. But let's see if we have anything else that is holding the thing back in. Where I'm gonna place the head when it's off. Let me take a little cage. Nothing on this side. Nothing on this side. Nothing on this side. Maybe just the plastic here that is stopping me from lifting it. Did I forgot a bolt or something? I don't think I did. Okay, let me get a cage. I tried lifting it and I couldn't, so I had a look in here on the side. There is a little pipe for the oil that is holding the head in. So I'll just disconnect it now. There we go. Yeah, it's a bit nasty when you have the plastic. And the rubber is also not helping me here on this side, but I don't want to remove the whole thing. There we go. Is it budging? I cracked something. I don't know what, but something cracked somewhere. Let me see what I can do about this. About this thing. This is one nasty pipe, I'll tell you that. There we go. Leave me alone, you pipe. Well, this is normal. It happens. You can't use struggle, but it is happening. So. I like how reinforced is here. This pipe. Don't know, I have a plier. Oh, I have a plier. Yes. Have a correct set for this one. Somewhere here, there we go. This should be helpful. There we go. So I'll leave it on here. And I'll lift it now. Ah, there we go. Oh. Good. Let's move to the table. Okay, let's have a look at the condition of this head. It's not great, but it's okay for a used one. We have a lot of dark here on the focus. Yeah, this is from being outside. Okay, here. Now the valves, which one was the best one? I think this was the best one, huh? Or this was the worst one? They don't have that much play in them, but they definitely do have some. Now, what needs to happen is seals on the shafts on the valves needs to be replaced. Also the heat needs to be skimmed a little bit, and the valve needs to be, I think it's gapped, or I don't know, you know, they need to have a nice seal around them. So in order to do that, we will take them to the machine shop. I was thinking to do it myself. Unfortunately, it's a lot of labor intense work, and I don't have such equipment in here. And also, if you have the experience of doing it very often, it's a lot quicker. So it's worth the money when I have it local here, just to take it to someone to have a look at it. So I'll show you the whole thing repaired. There we go. That's the new reconditioned head. It's not new, it's the old one, but refurbished. I had a bloke for €100 or $120. He replaced the seals, the valve seals, the valve stem seals. It gapped the valves to the valve beds, and it checked the clearances, and according to him it's perfectly fine now. So, I skimmed the head as well. Unfortunately, I couldn't show you the process on the video. I really wanted to, but I don't have the time. He did it in 1 day. I was going to do it in 3-4 days, and I'm not completely confident in my experience. So when you don't have that much experience, I don't think it's good to do it yourself. Well, it's good to do it yourself. I did it a couple of times, but this bloke did it 3 times for me, and I'll tell you, the engines outlasted the cars. So let's put this one back on the block. Okay, now before we place the head gasket and the new head gasket, remove the old one and make sure that you re-skim the head and clean the block. This is a cast iron block, so I can use a metal brush. I would not recommend, but it's gonna be the quickest one, and it's a very old one, so it wouldn't be a problem. If it's aluminium or magnesium, don't do it. So, I already cleaned the 3 cylinders, so just left one to save time on the video. There we go. Now I'll crank the engine a little bit. First thing, I'll take some because there is now residue in here, so to get rid of it, I'll take some like WD-40 and I'll just spray the whole thing, and I'll wipe it with a cloth. Only if I can find one. Yeah, you can see that there is plenty of nasty things inside the cylinder, so let's try to get rid of them as much as we can. There we go. A bit more. And now I'll just turn. That's good. Let's take this one as well, and this will be the cleaning. You can check if the block is straight and all this, but even if it's not that straight, I can't do anything about it. So yeah, now let's take another clean cloth, take some brake cleaner and just give this area a little wipe. I think we'll need a new can. Good. Now let's take the head. No. We'll take some compressed air and we will just blow into these openings where the bolts go. It's good to have compressed air. Before I had to do it without compressed air and it was not fun, I'll tell you that. Just with a screwdriver as much as you can. You can see a lot of nastiness coming out. Keep that in there. Now the compressor will kick in any second. So stop the video and continue blowing myself. Okay, so just blow them all of them. I'll take some dry cleaning. Clean up once more. Good. And now after all this, I'll pick up the head and are you gonna wait for me to pick it up or what? Oh, something important. Don't forget to put the to put the head gasket. What we got is a Newton meters, very interesting. 25 Newton meters, 3 times 90 and 1 time 45. Good. Which is the top part? You can see here it says top. So with my clean hand, I'll just take it out. And put it in. Make sure that all of the openings are as expected. I don't like this bulge that is happening, but what we can do. Good. Okay, I'll bring the head now. I'll place it on top and then I'll take the bolts, loop them up. I will also do the same thing with the head, cleaning it up. Something important is to put the engine onto the correct spot, and I think it's somewhere right around here. Let's bring the head in. Oh, that's heavy. Okay, let's see now. Now it's easier when it's on the engine. I think the pipe here is playing me a little game. Okay, so this pipe unfortunately is playing a little game with me. Anyway, it's not always easy. So, this pipe here, I will need to remove this one. I will need to remove this one as well. This one in order to get the coating off, and after that put the pipes in. So, let's see. I remove the pipe. And now I'll try again. There we go. Got it in. Now, next step is going to be the bolts. You can take the bolts. Part number. One 1432101. No, 143210301. Where should be that thing so you can read it? Here, of course. Anyway, I'm very interested if there is any length difference in the old bolts compared with the new one, and you can see that the new one is 0.5 millimeter longer. So I would say nothing wrong with reusing them. Don't listen to me, don't listen. Okay, never mind. Let's see where my oil is. I think I had some oil lying around here. So, is there anything specific? The order is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's like that. 1, 2. Oh no, it's a bit different. It's not like a spiral. That's okay. It needs to be done on a cold engine. I don't know how you're gonna. Never mind. Cold the bolts a little bit, and I'll recommend putting some here on the cap as well. We'll call this one for number 1. So it's gonna be 25 Newton meters, so speed up the process. I got the gun set to 10 Newton meters. And then the bolt to 25, we'll set it now. I don't know if you managed to see, but I'll do it one more time. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. I'll drive them in all with 10 Newton meters, and then we'll I think it's gonna be easier. It's gonna be easier for the whole thing. Especially if I manage to not get everything in oil. If you have a bench, it's gonna be way easier. These have a little bit of coating of foil, I can see that. This is really nice. Number 3. Don't know what, I'll put them all like this. Can I not get everything in oil? Anyway. Number 5. Six. Seven. Eight. No. So it's 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. 25 Newton meters. Now 90 degrees angle. I'll take my breaker bar here, and you can use your 90-degree gauge. I'll try using my one. I'm not 100% confident. Unfortunately, we don't understand that well each other. There we go. I got the 90-degree gauge. Let's set it up. Maybe here is okay. It does actually work this time. Very good of it. Okay, 90 degree. .90 degree. .90 here. Now I'll continue doing that for so many times that I'll just speed up the video, yeah? Okay, let's finish up whole job. I did 3 times 90. Now it's gonna be 45 degrees. And meanwhile we can talk about the whole thing. I was thinking to make 30, so that's 10, 20, 30, 45. 45 degrees there, yeah. That's quite a bit of torque out there. There we go. So I was thinking to measure the compression. Unfortunately, I don't think I can do anything if I measure the compression, so I'll measure it on the car. 45. I did that so many times without the gauge that I feel a little bit spoiled doing it with a gauge. But I only did it on the car. On the car I have a lot more space because you can take an extension, you know. Did I do it? I think I did this one, yeah? Very strange 6th and 7th position. Well, they decided it's right. I think the most important bit is have a new head gasket or torque the it's very important to torque the bolts. Boyko, if you're watching this video, I had a friend, I told him don't forget to torque the bolts, and he torqued them. Completely didn't do, only did the 25 Newton meters, but he didn't do the degrees, yeah? So it's very important to do the angles. So even if one video seems stupid to you, it can help someone significantly, so keep that in mind. That was a little bit like 50, but we'll leave with that. I think. There we go. And the last one. I think this will finish. That video. I really wanted to show you how to recondition the head, but sometimes kits are more important than engines. There we go, all torqued. Now if you need a video on how to do the engine belt, you can watch my other video. Hope this video has been helpful to you. 8 Newton meters, by the way, for the bearing caps. I hope this video has been helpful to you. Give me a comment and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.